What's up, you little tiddlywinks?
Hello, welcome back to Too Tough to Cry podcast.
We have quite...
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Florence, pew, pew, pew.
What's that? Fucking... What's the horn?
Huh?
The horn. What's it?
Oh, when like they play at like stadiums, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like, okay, maybe not that.
That's pretty...
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, when like DJs play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's... Hey. What's up? We have a really exciting podcast for you today. I've literally been talking about this topic for the past 4 days, not with Jack. So you guys are going to be hearing us discuss this.
Totally fresh, totally new. I don't know what she's gonna say. She doesn't know what I'm gonna say.
I have literally no idea. So.
Well, before we dive into that,
Yeah.
I have been biting my tongue for the past like 3 days.
Oh, you're pregnant?
No,
Wait, what? Are you?
no,
Oh.
no. Better.
What's better than that? What's better than
Guess
motherhood?
what me and Scott have been watching?
Ted Lasso.
Yes!
Are you kidding me?
No.
Do you love it?
I'm obsessed.
What did
we
I tell you?
crushed 6 episodes or 5 episodes.
I'm literally gonna cry right now because
I
I've been
know.
trying to get you on this fucking bandwagon for so long.
I cried so much watching it. Guys, truly, if you haven't watched Ted Lasso, she wasn't lying. Go freaking watch Ted Lasso.
It's so good. It's like the most genuine
You
show.
couldn't have even prepared me for how good of a show it is. Like, and you tried, and
I
you
really
really
did.
amped it up, and there was no disappointment. It is the most feel-good show. Every episode, you're just like, I love this show.
There you have it. You heard it here first. Well,
It's-
you've heard it here multiple times from
Yeah.
me, but you're finally there.
Yeah.
And wow, I am so excited to talk about the show with you.
Yeah. Well, so we're about to start episode 6, and last night, I
That
hope
was
I
your
just called that.
stomach?
My stomach is actually putting on a performance right
Yeah.
now. We started it the other night and we crushed 5 episodes. We wanted to go to sleep, but we're like, we can't. We got to keep watching this. And we don't have Apple TV on Scott's TV in the room, so we have to stay on the couch because we're like, oh, if we just watch it in the room, we can fall asleep. It's no big deal. But we like have to stay on the couch to watch it, and we want to because that's how good it is. But last night, Jay had a friend over, and we were all playing Mario Kart, and Scott texted me and was like, I really just want to watch Ted Lasso. And I was like, me too.
I'm first of all, I am so shocked that you kept that a secret from me.
I know, I had to. I
Like,
wanted
you
to joke
literally-
about it on here.
Like, I have been drilling this into her brain, like, watch Ted Lasso, and she hasn't fucking done it.
Nope. But
And then you kept it a
now-
secret, and you've been watching it, and it's everything and more, right?
It's like unbelievable, but the only thing
Jason Sudeikis, sponsor us.
Yeah, Jason, I love you. Well, that's what the one thing I was going to say is, so obviously we're early season 1 when you find out about his wife's situation. And I started crying while watching it because I started thinking about his real life wife
know.
situation with Olivia Wilde. Oh my God, I was so heartbroken because I'm like, I feel the way that Jason Sudeikis plays Ted Lasso, I feel that's how Jason Sudeikis, oh my God, Sudeikis is in real life.
Like, I feel like...
There's no way that wasn't just captured.
Is it captured?
I had to have.
There's like a little... I see it. You
Guys,
captured.
I don't know what's going on in there.
I
They're
don't
trying to win an
either.
Oscar
I
with this
know.
performance. But
Same with Jason Sudeikis.
yeah.
You
So
guys are competing.
I really, I feel like,
He's coping. I feel like this is the way he's coping.
but I feel his character is how he is in real life, minus the accent. But and the he seems like such a good, genuine man. And obviously, all of the interviews of him post separation with Olivia, he literally said that it was so blindsided, that he had no idea, that he's heartbroken. Didn't he say like he's hoping that one day they'll like go back together? And then meanwhile, Olivia Wilde's just like off frolicking with Harry Styles, which, hey, listen, it's Harry Styles. I get it. But also it's Jason Sudeikis, so no, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Don't.
You never know what goes
I
on in their
know.
like relationships outside of this, but I do feel like
I know.
he is playing somewhat of himself on the show, and I feel like him going through these emotions on the show is like the way he's coping with what's going on.
Yeah.
Because when you get to season 2, you're just like, oh my god.
Oh, no, I can't handle it. He's the most pure, thing. And so it just made me really sad.
Oh my God. We just watched, because we were late on the last episode that happened on Friday for season 2. And we just watched it either last night or the night before. Every time, season 2, they leave you on a cliffhanger every episode. And it's just so good. Like, I want to cry talking about it. That's how good it is. Like, it's so heartwarming. And like, you really are rooting for every character. It doesn't matter like if they start off bad, there's always like a sliver of good in them.
Yeah.
And it's just like so much, there's so much.
I've already noticed that. And yeah, so did we ever talk about what the show is about on the podcast?
I don't know,
Give
but
a quick rundown.
Okay. So Ted Lasso is a show on Apple TV with Jason Sudeikis, and basically it's about a woman who finds her husband cheating on her and goes through divorce, and her husband owns the soccer team. Mm-hmm. So in the divorce, she gets the soccer team, and in order to get her husband back for humiliating her, because they're big names in are they in England?
London, yeah.
London. She decides she wants to sabotage this team.
Yeah.
So she hires Jason Sudeikis' character, Ted Lasso, who's an American football coach.
Yeah.
And brings him over, who's never coached soccer. And it's just...
And he's like, I don't know where he's from, but he has a Southern accent. Yeah. And he's just so opposite of the posh British person.
Yeah. He's just so bubbly and positive and like makes jokes and just... Oh my God.
But it's just so good. And like, exactly. So it's the way he interacts with this woman who's the owner and with the players on the team. And it's unbelievable. Every second of the episode, I'm sitting there with the biggest, stupidest smile on my face. I was saying to Scott, I'm like, I can't believe they're only 30 minutes long. I was hoping they'd be an hour long. So
are they only 30 minutes long?
Yes.
They feel kind of long.
They do,
to be honest.
But they also fly by because they're amazing. So anyways... Go watch Ted Lasso.
Thank you.
Truly, it's worth it.
It is very much worth it, and I can't wait till you get to season 2.
I don't want to get to season 2 because then I'm going to be sad that I'm going to be close to the end.
I know. I hope Ted Lasso never ends.
I feel like that's a show that could just go because it's just a feel-good show.
It's such a feel-good show.
I love that it's a feel-good show, but it's also...
Do you have a favorite character so far?
Ted, obviously. Honestly, everyone. Ted... I can't remember all their names, but that's just because I have a bad memory. His assistant coach.
I don't know why I don't know his name. I never
can't
hear
think
them
of
talking his name.
Love him. Nathan, great. Love him.
Although there's moments in season 2 that you're gonna be like, ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The owner of the team, what's her name?
I
can't remember. I'm loving her. I love not the really stuck up guy. Jamie.
You love Roy Kent. I love his girlfriend Keely.
Yes. And yes, exactly. You know. Well, either way, I couldn't recommend it more. So
you'll also start to like Jamie a little more.
I kind of figured I would, but
spoiler
we'll
alert.
see.
Yes. So please do watch Ted Lasso.
Yeah, please do.
I was not lying.
No, she wasn't. She was not lying or over-exaggerating. Also, on Apple TV, if you're going to get Apple TV, you might as well check out The Morning Show, too. That's the Steve Carell, Jennifer Aniston, and Reese Witherspoon show. I watched an episode and a half on the airplane because we just went to Arizona to get our hair done.
As you can tell. Oh, yeah. Hey, we have different hair.
Yeah, we're no longer both faded ginger. Now I'm orange and red, and
I'm hot pink and yellow,
and we love it. But on the airplane there and back, I watched an episode and a half, and I'm already hooked. It is such a good show. So basically, it's about the whole Matt Lauer Good Morning America situation. Steve Carell plays a Matt Lauer character where he's been the face of this show, The Morning Show, for 15 years. And him and Jennifer Aniston's character, I guess she's supposed to kind of be like a Katie Couric, where they were like the morning couple, even though they're not a couple, but they're like the mom and dad. And then first episode right away, it starts with this shit hitting the fan where it comes out that multiple women have come forward saying that.
Damn, Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Sexually harassed.
Not Steve, thank God, but his character.
I can't even imagine him playing a character like that.
Well, it's so different because, you always see him as the super funny guy, but he's really, really good. He actually, they did when they were panning to him, his name's like Mitch Kessler or something, and they were showing an overview of his house, and then they went in to film it, and I'm pretty positive they used his real home for that because, fun fact, I live down the street from Steve Carell. One time I made eye contact with his wife, and she said hi to me, and then I said hi back, obviously, and I almost fell off my bike.
And now they're best friends.
But, yeah. Me and Steve go way back, but I'm pretty positive they just used his actual house for filming.
That's kind of crazy.
Which is also so sick. But anyways, so if you're going to be on Apple TV, might as well look at Morning Show too. It's totally different than Ted Lasso, but so freaking
There's
amazing.
a lot of good things. There's the Tiny Creatures, which is,
oh yeah,
I don't know if it's called Tiny Creatures or Tiny Planet or something.
Tiny Creatures is on Netflix, I think, and I don't like it. It's like,
no, not this is, but this is on Apple.
No, I know, but so I don't think it's called Tiny Creatures.
It's Tiny something. I feel like Tiny
World,
maybe.
I don't know.
But Paul Rudd narrates it, and it's just they're good shows on there. Apple TV is slept on, I think.
Apple TV is slept on because so Scott's TV is a Samsung and it's like a Google TV, so we can get every streaming service except Apple.
Fucking stupid.
Which is so dumb, but it makes sense because they want you to then go buy the TV that has Apple on it.
Apple, those greedy motherfuckers.
Hey, whatever, they're crushing it.
They really are. So basically, what really triggered this conversation that we're about to have is probably New York Fashion Week and the Met Gala.
Oh yeah,
this weekend.
Yeah, because it was both double whammy.
Oh, yeah, double whammy.
And I'm like the VMAs too.
Oh yeah, fuck the VMAs.
I know, but like that was
but
also
yes, all the things going on over the weekend, which. There's a lot of hits, a lot of misses with
I
the
am
style.
Dripping sweat from my armpits.
Do you want to put toilet paper in there and hold it?
I might need to. Guys, I don't know what's going on with me. I have been...
She's been feeling some type of way
waking
for the past
up
few
in
days.
Night sweats. So...
Night terrors?
No, just night sweats. No terror, just sweat.
Sweats.
But yeah, so... Yeah, this is a topic that I think a lot of people have been talking about this, especially because of this weekend.
Yeah, because it's kind of new for everyone to see. So a lot of, I guess you could say, TikTokers, influencers, if you will, got to attend the Met Gala, which is like very... Gala. Gala? Is it a gala? Or is it a gala?
I think gala.
Gala.
You
Met
said
Gala.
gala.
Met Gala.
I think it's the Met Gala.
Met Gala?
Gala. Like gallery. Gala.
Gallery.
The Met Gallery.
Well, whatever. However the fuck you pronounce it.
Although I don't even know if gala is short for gallery, so.
Yeah, I think it's like isn't it? I don't know. I feel like it's pronounced gala just because I look at the Met Gala as like this like
the Met Gala.
Yeah, like this very
will you be in
posh.
attendance for the Met Gala?
You see? That's how does that not make sense?
Yeah, instead of like, oh, will you be in attendance for the Met Gala?
That's very Americanized.
Yeah, probably. You're
but
right. Okay.
The theme was American.
I know. And did you see that they're doing it again in May and the theme is American again?
Why?
Because everyone's saying that the outfits were so bad and nobody was on theme that they were like, you know when a teacher gives out a test and everyone fails and they're like, okay, we're going to take this test over everyone.
Yeah, I literally looked at it and if I didn't have explanations for everyone's outfits, I would have had zero idea what was going on.
What the theme was. I felt it was very underwhelming.
Very underwhelming. But okay, point of this is that from VMAs, the Met Gala, and the New York Fashion Week, a lot of influencers were involved and a lot of controversy came with that. Like I said, the Met Gala.
Oh my God.
I just say the Met. The Met is very prestigious. You go, it's like the biggest names in Hollywood.
The elite of the elite are there.
Dressed to the nines and minus this year. But then you have the newbies coming in, which is understandable. I know there's new people every year, but in the same sense of entertainment, there's a lot of actors and like just people that you see, household names, you know? So this year there was Dixie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, Emma Chamberlain. She's a freaking queen. I don't even care, Emma. You can go anywhere. But also what I appreciate about Emma is that she wasn't just there to show face. She got to interview for Vogue.
I know.
And
she did an amazing job.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Because she's so good at just... Someone said
that they looked comfortable.
Yes.
Everyone just
that every
relaxed.
person she interviewed, whether it was someone she had previously met before or someone she had never met before, she talked to them all the exact same. So everybody was just super natural and comfortable with her, which that's iconic.
Exactly, because I'm obviously pursuing a hosting career, and that's how I want to be. Like, I want to be able to speak to everyone like I know them, and then like I'm friends with them. Like, and the fact that she had embodied that at the Met Gala, which she probably was shitting her pants about because it's like a huge public event.
Yeah.
Did you see her walking up the stairs? She was like so nervous.
But it was the cutest little video.
It was just
when she got to the top and they were like, you look good. And she's like, thank you so much.
Yeah, she's just a genuine human.
We're such Emma stans.
Yeah, Emma stans.
Like, I don't know how you couldn't be. But anyways, a little off topic.
We just had to
talk
shout out
how
Emma.
much we love her.
Yeah. So, and then in New York Fashion Week, influencers kind of took over. Instead of being this like, you're a style icon, you're a model. Yeah. Like, it was just like these kids who thought they were style icons, which maybe in some people's eyes, but fucking shit, their outfits were horrendous.
I know so many people were shitting on like influencers wearing just their PR packages. Like, I saw like so many quotes being like, oh, not all these influencers just wearing their PR packages and thinking they're high fashion.
It's wild. Like, I just feel like if you were invited to something, like, somewhat fit the part. Yeah. Like, look like you should be there. And that's where this whole controversy comes up. I think Nikita Dragon had made a fucking video about it, basically saying, you know what, we deserve to be there. Like, we are celebrities. We're at that caliber.
Yeah. Well, we haven't even really said what the topic is.
No. But I'm just saying, like, why these influencers were there. But that's the topic.
Well, our topic today is, are influencers celebrities?
Yes.
And we're just going to dive into all of that because it is not just a simple yes or no, in my opinion.
It is absolutely not a simple yes or no. Like I've said, I've been talking about this for 4 days straight. I'm sure Cam is so over me. Coming up, I'll be like, we'll be high as shit and we'll be just doing something irrelevant to the whole topic. And I just like, wait a second, do you think if this and this and this and like blah blah blah, like I was constantly bringing up these topics because I'm genuinely excited about it because it is, like I said, controversial, and also there's so many sides and viewpoints on this. I feel like there really isn't a right answer, but I definitely have an answer, like an opinion.
I do too.
Okay, do you want to just get into it?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think influencers are celebrities?
Again, it's not.
Wait, nope. You yes or no question.
Okay, well,
just
fine.
The answer, and then you can explain why.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Cool.
Game on.
Let's go. Okay. So why do you feel, in like the shortest summary you can come up with, why do you feel that, in your opinion, influencers are celebrities?
Okay. I quickly just want to preface this by saying I am so fully aware that I am an influencer.
Same.
I am not a
but
celebrity. What?
I said same, but I've never claimed saying that I'm an influencer.
Oh, but you are. Yeah. But I just want to preface this. I don't want anyone to be like, wow, Jack thinks she's a celeb. I don't. I do not at all. I think just because you are an influencer, just because you have this many followers, that does not make you a celebrity. Not every influencer is a celebrity. But do I think there are some influencers that have reached celebrity status? Absolutely. And whether or not people want to accept it, they are. Emma Chamberlain, she's a celebrity.
At least she's doing. Okay, I'm not going to get into that part yet, so continue.
She's a celebrity. Addison Rae, she's a celebrity. People want to say she's not and hate and hate and hate. What is the definition of a celebrity? Someone who's famous. What is the definition of fame? Someone who has millions of fans that they have influence over. That is Addison Rae. Whether you want to accept it or not, Addison is a celebrity. Dixie's a celebrity. Charlie's a celebrity. They have reached the level of fame from their influencing that they are, in fact, celebrities now.
Are all celebrities influencers?
Yes, I do. I don't think in the social media type of way, but they are influencers in just their day-to-day life. They influence their fans to either go see their movies, to care about things that they're talking about, to buy products, to dress the way they dress. You know? Like Hailey Bieber, she, I guess, is an influencer too, but, you know, she's influenced me in so many style decisions. Mm-hmm. So, yes, influencers, but not the way me and you are influencers. They're not doing, some of them actually are, but doing like brand deals and stuff like that.
And I get your point. Like there are some influencers that are celebrity, but not every influencer is a celebrity because everyone can be an influencer.
Okay.
Any person can be an influencer if you put the work into being taking pictures of yourself.
That's my biggest point that I want to make for this entire thing is so people obviously shat all over Addison being at the Met because they're like, what? They're just letting anybody in nowadays. Like, she's just a TikToker. Again, no, she's not. She's a celebrity. And the reason why people hate on her, in my opinion, and influencers as a whole, is because when you think of a celebrity, they're the most unreachable, unobtainable, like almost an anomaly of a human. They are someone that you're like, wow, I'm never going to reach that level. So they're just something to gawk at almost and be in amazement or whatever I'm trying to, you know what I'm trying to say. But so anyways, because I can't wake up one morning and be like, I'm going to be Beyonce. I'm going to do stadium shows where I sell them all out, and then I'm going to go win a Grammy. I can't wake up one morning and be like, I'm going to be Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm going to be in all these Oscar-nominated movies, and then I'm going to win an Oscar on top of it.
I mean, you could wake up and say that,
but you can't actually do it.
Unless you put in the work.
Yes, but just point being, you can't. You could wake up. No, you can't.
Yes, but you can't.
No, but really, you can't. You can't just decide you're going to be Beyonce. Like, how many talented musicians are there out there that never make it? You can't just be Beyonce. You can't just be Leonardo DiCaprio. Could you wake up one day and be like, I'm going to post on TikTok and YouTube and become an influencer? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Anybody can become an influencer. Yeah. That is not a job that you have to be super beautiful or super skinny or super smart. Like, you don't. Any single person can be an influencer. So when you see these influencers at events with these elite people that you don't even think they're on your same level, it's like, I understand why people are like, no, it doesn't feel right. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely know what you mean.
You could be Addison. Maybe not, because she's, again, at just like a totally unreachable thing. But how is Emma? She started posting on YouTube. Anybody could start posting on YouTube. Are you going to become as popular as Emma? Probably not. But you could get a fan base and a following. So it just doesn't feel the way that.
Okay, here.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But here's my little devil's advocate before I even tell you whether or why I think influencers are not celebrities. Let's say you take away Addison's following. She doesn't have a TikTok anymore. She doesn't have an Instagram anymore. Mm-hmm. She didn't do that movie. Would you have known Addison Rae? What was she pursuing?
No, but
okay, but also,
what if I took away Destiny's Child and took away Beyonce's CDs and albums?
But here's the point I'm trying to make is that they're pursuing a singing career. They were pursuing this like passion of theirs. Mm-hmm. So what was Addison pursuing before she got handed an acting role? She was just doing TikTok stuff, right? So if you took that away from her, Addison's not anybody, correct? She wouldn't be anybody. Because she wasn't actively pursuing something else to reach her acting goal. So if she didn't have any of that and she never acted, Addison Rae would not have been anybody.
No, she wouldn't have been in a movie. But
what about Charlie?
No. You're saying that if you took away the platform that got them famous, what would they be doing? But my exact point, if you took away all the movies Leonardo DiCaprio was in, what would he be doing?
But he would have been pursuing an acting career.
But that doesn't mean he would have made it.
But okay, so
they would have been pursuing a social media career. That's what they are.
Right. My point of that is for my answer of why I don't think influencers are celebrities. And mind you, I feel like I'm a little old school in the sense that I was raised where there were household names: George Clooney, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt. You knew who the fuck they were, even if you've never seen a movie. Mm-hmm. So I was raised that way, and social media was never a thing. And then I hit the age, like 20s, where social media was a thing. And then you start seeing these influencers. So you kind of teeter that line of like, I know what we used to consider fame, what we used to consider celebrities, and now we're adding these influencers who are posting pictures and dancing on TikTok. Yep. And because people have access to them, there's more people with Instagram and TikTok and YouTube than there were 10 years ago, 5 years ago even. Mm-hmm. If okay, basically my point is that I feel like celebrities are people that are good at a craft, that have like just hit their peak, their household names, whether you've seen a movie or not, you know who the fuck they are. If you take TikTok and any of that away from any of these influencers who've become big, no one is going to know if, say, Addison Rae did that movie still somehow. No one's going to know who Addison Rae is.
Yeah, but that's where I have the problem with like that argument though, because that's what I mean. You're taking away the platform that got them famous. So if you take any celebrity and take away the platform that got them famous, then they also wouldn't be famous.
Right. But the point behind like the whole, are they a celebrity influencer or whatever, I'm saying, what could they bring to the table that could essentially make them famous outside of having hundreds of thousands of millions of views?
Maybe Addison still would have been pursuing acting. Maybe she would have.
Didn't she mention in her thing
acting,
saying, "Hey, I wasn't." She mentioned once in an interview saying she never thought about acting, wasn't pursuing acting.
Yeah.
And then it fell into her lap.
Yeah.
So that's the point. Is that I look at influencers and celebrities in different. They're different from one another. An influencer, I feel like, is very personal. The reason you have a following is because people feel like they know you. Yeah. They can follow your life. Yeah. They enjoy that. But once you hit, let's say, like I said, I know we keep using them, but they're like some of the biggest influencers. Addison Rae, Charlie, once they hit that peak of fame, that's when they get so much shit from their followers because they followed them for them. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, they're somebody else. You can take Charlie. No, I won't say Charlie. You can take Addison Rae out of influencer now. Now she's a fucking Netflix star.
Yeah. Well, that's also a thing too. Going back to my point of, you see Leonardo DiCaprio, you see Beyonce, and you're like, I could literally never be them. But then you see Addison, you're like, maybe I could. Yeah. Maybe if I started posting on TikTok, maybe if I did this and that, I could. And so with someone like Addison, when she had 1 million followers, she probably was getting like nothing but love and affection, and everybody was so happy for her, and it was so exciting. But now that she's totally blown past that, and she's at the 60 million follower mark, and she's getting campaign deals, and she's going to the Met Gala, all of a sudden it's like this girl that was super relatable, she's not relatable anymore. So people don't like her anymore and want to be like, no, you don't deserve that. You're just a TikToker, blah, blah, blah. But when she was only at 1 million followers, had she gotten a big campaign, I guarantee you everybody would be so excited for her. Because, oh my God, look at that. A normal person is doing amazing things.
But here, I'll play devil's advocate again. Now, these campaigns, even us as influencers, we get handed a campaign because of our following.
Of course.
So, devil's advocate again. Should Addison have been in a movie? Why did she get to be the star of a movie?
Capitalism.
Exactly. Literally. It's nepotism. Like it's Netflix saw that she had a following.
A cash cow.
And so basically what I'm saying are these conglomerates, these companies, these corporations now are taking advantage of people because followers bring audience and traffic.
Yeah.
So should these people be celebrities?
Yes. I think it's just like, it's like by definition, as I've said, they are celebrities. But even if you still want to be like, no, they don't deserve it because they're just social media people. Like, look at Emma. Emma is so beloved. I don't even know if I said the right word. By so many people because she has just created content that is relatable, that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel happy, makes you feel less alone. And I think that is a talent. Is it just posting on YouTube? Yes, but it is a talent. She's amassed over 10 million subscribers because of who she is. So no, she's not performing at a stadium for 50,000 people, but she's performing on YouTube for 10 million.
Yeah, of course. But that's not, well, I can go back to the Emma thing being like, she's never strayed from who she's been originally. We know her and love her for who she is.
Yes.
Is she a celebrity? I wouldn't say Emma's a celebrity. I would say she's a very well-known, popular person. And I know that's the definition of like celebrity is like being well-known. But if she pursues this hosting thing and becomes like this, like the next Chelsea Handler, then I would say she's a celebrity.
Yeah, but see, she already is. Like, I know that if Emma went to New York City and walked outside, she's going to get stopped left and right. People are going to cry when they meet her. that's a celebrity.
Like I said, I forgot what I was going to say. That's exactly how this is going. Oh, no. I'm not sitting here. All I'm saying is my opinion is that I don't think influencers are celebrities. Now, is that supposed to be the overall opinion? No, because I can see why they're considered celebrities. When I was making, I didn't even finish my point. Growing up, social media wasn't a thing.
Okay.
You wouldn't look at influencers as celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hit that range where it started becoming a thing. And then you're like, oh, people gain followings and this is cool. Like I can relate to them. And now we're at a point where these influencers with millions of followers are now considered celebrities, and not to everyone, because I think it's a generational thing.
Yes.
So I think because I have that outlook of how I was raised, where I came in at this moment in my life with influencing, that I look at it like I don't consider myself a celebrity. I was on reality television. I literally don't consider myself any D-list, Z-list, whatever they exist. I don't consider myself a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because none of what I have done has taken much talent. The only thing that I feel like I have completely, if I had to embody being an influencer, is I have, like Emma, stayed myself the whole time throughout it.
Yeah.
Like people like my personality, and that's why they follow me. So these young kids who are basically raised on TikTok, basically raised on all social media, I can see why they look at these people now as their celebrities.
Yeah. Well, so Scott and Jay's new assistant, lovely girl, love her so much. She's 22, and I asked her about it, and she said that she views some TikTok stars as bigger celebrities than actual celebrities. But that, like me and you view as celebrities.
Right. And that's the point
because she's Gen Z.
Yeah. Younger
she's
generations.
Like, I would freak out over meeting X, Y, and Z versus meeting like Justin Bieber, who, like, to us, Justin Bieber is a huge celebrity, which also Justin Bieber got his start on YouTube. So is he an influencer?
I mean, look at the Kardashians.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Kardashians started influencing.
Well, the Kardashians are reality TV stars. That is all they are. They're reality TV stars that
like little sex tape stars.
Well, yes.
That's where they got their start.
But they're reality TV stars that have built empires from it, and they are now what, Kylie Jenner's a billionaire, Kim Kardashian's a billionaire, Kendall Jenner is the highest paid model in the world. Why is that?
Well, people sit there here. This is where I'll sit
That's
and
from
say,
her reality TV and her influencing.
But I will sit here and say this about the Kardashians, right? Like, they didn't even start off as reality TV stars, because one, there was O.J. Simpson involved. That was a known where the Kardashians started getting their, like, who are these people? Mm-hmm. Then you have Kim's sex tape. But the Kardashians have taken every bad situation and they're entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
They've turned it into a fucking $1 billion family.
Yeah.
But, and I guess they are the biggest influencers in the world, pretty much. Mm-hmm. But I don't look at them anymore as influencers. I look at them as, like, business moguls.
Yeah. But they're also celebrities.
Right.
And so like the D'Amelios, they just got their show on Hulu, and then
don't even get me started.
But they just got their show on Hulu, and they're gonna be reality TV stars on top of being influencers, on top of starting businesses and whatnot. I mean, even with Addison, she has her Item Beauty. Like, she's monetizing her following and making businesses and empires for herself. So she's doing exactly what the Kardashians did, but nobody sits here and says the Kardashians don't deserve to be at the Met.
Everyone says that.
No, they don't.
Everyone. Kardashians will
Kendall
always
Jenner showed up to the Met and everyone was drooling over her.
She's a different. But everybody, the Kardashians will always get shit on.
Yeah, but not really.
The
they are, but everyone knows that they're probably
they
arguably the most famous people in the world.
At the end of the day, they push past, like, all the shit they got for coming up and being famous for fuck knows what. And now they're famous. So I get it. So these, like, Addison Rae, like, we're all giving her shit, like, what the fuck's she doing? But if she turns it around and builds this, like, empire from it.
Which I think she already is, or trying to.
I
mean, she's what, 19?
Yeah.
That's insanity.
I also just think it's really, I hate this. I have, like, such a thing for child stars. Uh-huh. Because they always kind of go down the wrong path. There's so much attention and everything on them, but whatever. I digress. Like I said, it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
I can see it from everyone else's point of view. For my own, I wouldn't walk into a room, see Addison Rae, and be like, "Oh my God, it's Addison Rae." Like, I just
You're
wouldn't
right.
be like that.
But there are so many people who would.
I know, but there's also but my biggest point of like celebrities being household names is that everyone in your family knows who the fuck they are. Doesn't matter if they've seen them, if they like them.
Yeah.
George Clooney. Everyone knows who the fuck George Clooney. Madonna. Everyone knows Madonna.
You think that though, but go into a house with a bunch of 15-year-old girls and say George Clooney. I guarantee you they have no idea who George Clooney is. You say Addison Rae and they go, "Oh my God, I know who Addison Rae is." And therefore it's just, I think fame
is evolves.
Yeah. It really is, because when the Kardashians first came out with their show, I know that people just like kind of looked at them and laughed at them as reality TV stars, whereas they are not that. Like, that is not what they are anymore. They are the Kardashians. They're the Kardashians, because it's evolved where they were like, yeah, we're doing reality TV, but we're still famous and celebrities, and we're going to show you that. And I think that's what influencers are doing now. Like someone like Addison, even though she gets shit on with everything, she's still doing it because she's just doing what she wants to do. And I mean, kudos to you, because I know I would not be able to handle the heat that she gets all of the time, but she's pushing through. And I do think in a couple of years, this argument won't even be an argument. I think it will just be matter of fact that there are in fact some influencers that are now celebrities. Just like, again, there are some reality TV stars that are celebrities now.
Okay, here's another point that makes some sense. So these influencers who you're considering celebrities, I'd call them crossovers. They've crossed over. They're no longer, I wouldn't consider them an influencer anymore if they're pursuing other things to be someone else. Because like I had mentioned earlier, people follow these people because they're personable. They feel like they can relate to them. They're sharing their life. And then all of a sudden you have millions and millions and trillions of followers, and you have to watch what you post. You have scheduled posts. Yeah. You do all this stuff. So you lose that relatability,
organicness.
So that's why for me, influencers with a lot of following, like millions of followers, let's take Addison, Charlie, all of them out of it, right? Millions of followers on Instagram. I don't consider them celebrities.
No, I don't either.
Influencers. Now, Addison and them, I can consider a crossover. They started off as influencers, but now are pursuing something else other than where their platform was.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. I get that. I do understand that. And I think that for people that are just so no, influencers are not celebrities, I think that's the best way to look at it, is like, okay, maybe I don't consider them a celebrity, but I do see that they're more than just an influencer. Like all the girls running around New York City for New York Fashion Week, those are influencers. Those are all influencers. But the girls that got invited to the Met Gala, those are not influencers anymore.
It's also just a very blurred line. And I'm sure like just the past 20 minutes, I've contradicted myself so many times, but it's solely for the fact that I want to play on everyone's side.
Yeah.
And there really is no right answer because everyone views someone differently to them. So I do believe that my stance on celebrities are people pursuing a passion and they're good at it. They're at the top of the cream of the crop at what they're doing. Like actors, musicians, artists,
TikTokers, YouTubers.
Well, not even like, no, those, I still consider them like, I still consider them influencers until they cross over.
Yeah. I get it.
You have that moment of crossoverness. Like I said, if you have 1 million followers on Instagram, but you're doing nothing but Instagram, you are an influencer. You are not a celebrity to me. But people would argue because you have so many people, you are more known than the average Joe, that you are a celebrity.
Yes, but that I don't agree with. So like even you could have 10 million followers on Instagram. That's not however many Instagram followers you have does not make you a celebrity. I just clicked on Kate Hudson's Instagram the other day because I thought she looked so good at the Met Gala. I loved her outfit. She has like 400,000 followers on Instagram right now because she's Kate motherfucking Hudson. She's obviously a celebrity, but she's just people aren't really following her on Instagram, which that's fine. So following on Instagram does not
make you
a celebrity by any fucking means.
There you go. That's your answer. Influencers are not celebrities.
No, I agree. But then when you get to a certain level of fame, so like Emma, I don't even know how many followers Emma has on Instagram. I know, like I said, I know she has 10 million on YouTube, but I would never look at her following and just be like, oh, she's a celebrity because of her following. I think she's a celebrity because of, she has 13.9 million on Instagram. it's because she has gotten to a certain level of success where she has become kind of a household name.
Yeah.
Where
she crossed over.
Exactly.
She crossed over.
And that's what I'm saying with like Addison and Charlie and Dixie. You can hate on them all you want, but at the end of the day, they have crossed over. They are in that realm of celebrity where they are going to the events with celebrities. They are in campaigns with celebrities. They are starting businesses and doing X, Y, and Z like celebrities, and they have huge followings and fans all across the world. That's a celebrity.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's hard for people to really wrap their brain around someone who got their start dancing on TikTok is now at the Met Gala. I get it. It is crazy to say out loud even, but times are changing, and that's kind of the thing.
But also, what about celebrities and longevity?
Well,
do you think?
Well, that's a huge one that I even was talking to Scott and Jay about this. That exactly, fame changes overnight. Olivia Rodrigo. I know she was on High School Musical, the TV show, and everything, but I had never heard of Olivia Rodrigo ever. And I think that's just because I'm older than like the generation that's now watching that TV show. So I just had never heard of her. Was she a celebrity before her album came out? To a lot of people, probably, definitely. But she only became a celebrity to me overnight because she came out with her song Driver's License, and all of a sudden it was nonstop Olivia Rodrigo. And now I feel she went from, I don't want to insult her at all, she is a talented queen, but maybe C-list celebrity, I'm gonna get shat on for that, I don't know, but she wasn't so famous to now she's one of the most famous people in the world.
Right.
Overnight.
And I'll argue with that is that she was an actor. She was pursuing acting and then singing.
No,
and
I know.
now there's reasons for her to be this household name.
But
and
what
it could
I'm
happen.
saying is it just happened overnight. And because fame does, it's ever changing. So for a year, even like last year, I feel like these TikTokers were quote unquote famous, but I didn't consider them celebrities last year. But now it's just to the point where they're everywhere. Like when people were getting pissed about these influencers going to the Met Gala, I literally was like, why? Why are you pissed? Why are you even surprised? They're everywhere now. Addison is everywhere now. Why wouldn't she be invited to the Met Gala?
Right.
It's kind of just getting used to the times.
Yeah, and it's just also, it like I said, it's a blurred line, but you think about it, and I will just continue to argue of like, what talent has she brought? Like, what things have these people brought?
I mean, she's a personality.
Right. But like, was she though? Was she a person? She dances and she does the little things on TikTok.
Yes.
I wouldn't consider her a personality.
I know, but
there was literally nothing that I can relate to Addison Rae. I can't dance. I can't fucking do it. Like, I don't know her as a person. I don't know her person. I don't see any of that. Like, I just see her make TikToks.
Yeah.
And then I saw her get an acting gig.
I mean, listen, that whole situation was just also, it was the right person at the right time. We went into the pandemic. People got really obsessed with TikTok and social media.
What I'm saying.
But it
when
worked.
I know it worked.
That's where she is.
And people can capitalize off that and stuff. And I get that. But one, longevity. What is she going to bring to the table to keep moving forward and staying in the limelight like that? But also, like I said earlier, these companies really prey on followings.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you can do, how you can act, who you are. They want to bring your audience. Hence the fact the Met Gala, whatever the fuck, they were invited because that's fresh eyes on the Met now.
I know.
These are like, I get
people that never cared, or now like younger kids maybe that from age 10 to 15 who maybe wouldn't care about the Met Gala. Now that they know that Addison's there and Dixie's there, they're going to go watch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So out of that, aside, Dixie, I'll say she's pursuing a fucking singing career like every other TikToker that gets famous. They all pursue. So if she does well with her little singing career, then I'm like, okay, maybe there's longevity in this fame that she has, or influence that she has.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, no offense to Charlie,
I mean,
what is she bringing? So
she's
the longevity,
so young, so we don't know.
Right.
That's the other thing too. Is like, sorry to cut you off, but like, social media, like 3 years ago, TikTok was not a thing in the way that it is now. Mm-hmm. So we don't know. There could be another app that comes out in a year from now that they join that also gives them longevity and everything. I mean, think of A-list celebrities from 10 years ago who I have no idea what they're up to nowadays too. Fame is just
Like
ever
who?
changing. I mean,
But you
even,
still know
even
who they
Kate
are.
Hudson. What was the last thing she was in?
But you still know who Kate Hudson is.
We do, but ask a 15-year-old.
Okay, but that now I'm saying, if you took away, like I've said this earlier too, you take away TikTok from these girls or take away their platform, get it? What longevity do they have to be still a household name? Like kids can't watch TikTok anymore. They take TikTok, the app shuts down, boom, goes out of fucking business.
I think they would find ways. They would make YouTubes. They would, they have their music careers that they're doing. They have their acting careers that they're trying to pursue. I think that like if there's a will, there's a way, and they would find other ways to continue being successful with what they want to do.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, if there's a will, there's a way. And I agree with that. Like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate.
I know.
And also, I will stand by my statement. I do not think influencers are celebrities. I just don't view them as such. But I understand that generations younger than us do.
Yeah.
And I get it. I can't also wrap my head around the idea because I am considered an influencer and not in a million fucking years would I consider myself a celebrity. And even if I hit 1 million followers on fucking any platform, I wouldn't consider myself a celebrity. But if I'm pursuing a hosting career like I am and I fucking get a gig and people notice me from that, right? Like they notice me hosting a show. Then I would gladly say, if you think I'm a celebrity, then yes, I worked my ass off to do something that I'm passionate about. And I'm here on TV pursuing my dreams. And you know who I am because it's my career to be this person, like actual personality.
Yeah, well, tell that to influencers that work their asses off posting content for their followers. Like that
Which
is
but
their
it's
passion.
It is their passion, but it's different because you're posting content for your following, right? You build followers. These people follow you for you. That's you, who you're posting for. That's whatever. Once you get on a television show or, you know, like I said, if I got a hosting gig, I'm not only pertaining to my followers anymore. I've lost that influence. Now I am pertaining to whoever watches the show.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Like, yes.
I basically, in my head, a celebrity is someone who is at the top of their career where they're acting. They've got some sort of talent that they can bring to the table other than redoing TikTok dances, redoing like little scenes and voice fucking sing. What do you call it? Lip singing and like shit like that on TikTok. You have that many views because first of all, you're going to show up on a For You page at some point and people are going to watch, right? Even if they don't want to, you might get those views. And if you start gaining a little bit of traction, you're showing up on that For You page more and more and more. And then once that happens, you start gaining more followers and then you're doing the same things and people know you for what you're doing and all of that. And I get it. You might be a celebrity on TikTok, right? Like if you were to call TikTokers celebrities, you would be a celebrity on TikTok.
Yeah.
But
in real life
is different because you're not like people aren't forced to watch you. They don't have an opportunity aside from Addison, who's in that movie, which you didn't have to watch, but she's on Netflix. So everyone wanted to watch to see how her first acting gig will go. Now you can look at Addison and be like, okay, she is pursuing acting. Like now I'm here to see how her career goes from that.
Yes. I understand.
I don't know. Does anyone else? I might be just talking in circles and sounding really ridiculous because I have, for the past 4 days, have been all over the place. I posted it on my story about if you guys thought influences are celebrities.
Read some of the responses. But what I was going to say going back to it is like how you were saying, even if you had 1 million followers, like you would never consider yourself a celebrity from just being an influencer. I agree. But that's the whole point that I'm trying to make is not every influencer is a celebrity, but there are some influencers that now are in fact celebrities.
Crossovers.
And it's the exact same thing as like not every musician is a celebrity. There's so many musicians out there. Not every single musician's a celebrity. But then there are some musicians like an Ariana Grande, a Dua Lipa, Harry Styles that are obviously celebrities. There's so many actors out there. They're not celebrities. But then there are actors that are celebrities. So I really do think it's the exact same thing as that. Like there are influencers that might be crushing it and really successful and doing well, but they're not a celebrity. But then there are influencers that are.
Because they got the crossover. I keep saying crossover because they were given an opportunity to make something else of themselves.
Well, even Emma, when she first started blowing up and everything, everyone loved her. Then I remember like 2 years ago, because she really started getting super famous and getting these brand deals and working with Louis Vuitton, and she started, dressing a little bit better because she had the money and stylists to do so.
Of eyes on her.
And people started to hate on her and be like, Emma changed. Like, oh, we hate this Emma now. Blah 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 blah. Because she started like. She was no longer this relatable, just like cute, funny girl. She now all of a sudden was like starting to become famous. And now I think people have just fully accepted that that's what happens sometimes. You do, in fact, just become famous.
I mean, Brad Pitt was discovered on the street.
Yeah. And so now people stop hating on Emma because they're like, oh, she's still the same girl. She's just famous now.
Do you think if you asked Emma if she thought she was a celebrity, what would she say? Do you think she would say yes, or do you think she would say no?
I think she would say no because she's just so humble. She's just a very humble person like that.
Right. I feel like some even people like for me, when I said I wouldn't in a million years consider myself a celebrity, we have a different perception of what fame is. Mm-hmm. We've kind of grew up, and this whole social media, YouTube stuff is pretty new in a sense, like with the past couple of years.
Yeah. It's like uncharted territory. That's why this argument is such a thing where people are like, no. So really, you mentioned this really quickly before, but like apparently, she did. Nikita, the dragon or whatever, she went
Nikita
on.
The dragon, isn't
what's
it
her
just
name?
Nikita Dragon?
Oh, Nikita Dragon. She went on her live, I guess, and started saying that that influencers are celebrities and you just have to get over it because we are celebrities. This is her talking, not me. We are celebrities. You got to get over it. Of course, we're going to be at the Met, blah, 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 blah. And that I agreed with her, but I was not thinking of Nikita. No. I agreed with her in the sense of I'm talking about Emma and Addison, those people. Because guess who would never go on a live and have to defend her celebrity status?
People that are not celebrities are the ones going on defending that they are more popular than they are.
And that's exactly like, so for Nikita to do that, I was like, oh no, Nikita, like you are making it look so bad for influencers by doing that. Influencers that are doing the crossover to becoming actual celebrities. By you having to justify and be like, I am a celebrity. Oh, that just made it so cringy. Because have you ever heard Margot Robbie go, I am a celebrity?
No.
No, because she doesn't need to.
Also, if you think about it, if you look at the celebrities, and by celebrities, I mean the people that I've been talking about that I consider a celebrity. Is there much drama?
What do you mean?
Like in the celebrity world, like do you see them getting more famous because they start drama?
Sometimes.
Like who?
The Kardashians.
No, but okay, like I'm talking about like, we'll take the Kardashians out of it. The Kardashians, we already know. Take people who were good at their craft and got better and are known now. There's no drama.
No drama.
But now you take influencers. There's a lot of influencers. All it is drama in that realm.
Because
okay, my point is, hold on before you do it, is that if there's drama as a celebrity, you pretty much get fucking canceled. Like, not
always.
Sometimes let's talk about this. I know this is like a really niche like reason, and also she should be fucking canceled. But Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, you won't hear about Amber Heard anymore except people being like, "You're an awful person."
Yeah.
Because
fun fact, everyone used to tell me I looked like her, and I was like, "Oh my god, thanks." Now when they say it, I'm like,
"Oh my god, no,
please don't tell me that."
But it's just like I feel like the way people get fame nowadays is truly so different. I guess in a sense real, like normal people like having this drama, not really caring about what's being said and whatnot. And then like there's so many drama fucking YouTubers. There's so many
everybody loves drama
that do this. So like, would you consider the people that have gained so much following from being a drama tube or a drama influencer to be a celebrity?
No.
Okay, so how do you define celebrity?
Somebody who has
a following and
and a ton of fans, and they have influence over them, and they're like a household name.
Okay, so what about these drama channels?
That's what I'm saying. No.
So you wouldn't consider any of them celebrities?
Like any of like the people that are constantly being these influencers that are like constantly
you can
being
even talk
talked
about Nikita Dragon. She's pretty dramatic.
Yeah, she's got a lot of drama circulating her, and I don't consider her a celebrity. Do I think she's a really well-known influencer? Do I think she's maybe a celebrity in LA? Because I think that's also a very different thing. You take these influencers that are super popular in LA because LA's a little bubble, and then you put them anywhere else in the world, they're not going to have that crazy stardom that they have here.
Mm-mm.
And that's just because LA really is a bubble where all influencers kind of flock to. So there's famous in LA, and then there's like actually famous. And no, so I think that anyone like...
Okay, but do you take your answer back then? If if you're an influencer, you're a celebrity?
No, because I said...
You said yes.
Wait, what?
You said yes, that you think influencers are celebrities.
I think there are some that are.
Okay.
And I still stand by that.
Okay.
Addison's not just LA famous.
No.
Addison's all over the world famous. Charlie and Dixie are all over the world famous. Emma's, I'm pretty positive.
She was all in Europe and stuff for Vogue and whatnot.
Exactly.
Right?
Like,
Louis Vuitton.
But then yes, and I don't know because I don't follow Nikita, so I don't follow her whole career, so I don't know really what she is like. But to me, no, she is not a celebrity. Is she crushing it in the way she wants to live her life and be her influencer and everything? Then absolutely she is. Like, she's successful in her lane, but I don't think she's a celebrity.
Do you think politicians are celebrities?
No.
I would argue to say Donald Trump was a celebrity.
Well, he was a celebrity before he became a politician.
Exactly. But politicians are well known.
Yeah, they're well known,
and
but
all over the United States.
They're well known, and I don't think that makes them a celebrity. That just makes them a politician, a public figure.
But they have followers.
Yeah, but
and they're well known, and that's the definition of celebrity. They
no.
have influence. They have influence as well.
That's when they have. I said when they have fans, and if you're like a diehard fan of a politician, that's like weirdo behavior. You should not be a diehard fan of a politician. These people are in place to like make rules and laws to better the world. They're not there for you to be like, oh my God.
No.
So that's why I don't think politicians are. But
if we're using the definition of celebrity to define if influencers are celebrities, then everyone with a following who has some sort of influence, who has a fan base or followers, a following, then you consider those celebrities because that's the definition of celebrities. But if you actually take all of that shit out and look at these people, they're not celebrities. And I think that's why I look at this in the sense of I consider celebrities to be these fucking, like, doesn't matter where you are, you know who the fuck they are, even if you've never seen a movie, you've never heard a song, nothing. So that's why this line between influencing and celebrity is so fucking blurry.
It is
that you can't have an answer for it.
I think in the next few years, there isn't going to be that line. There is going to be definite, clear celebrity influencers, and then there's going to just be influencers.
Right.
And like I said, being an influencer does not make you a celebrity. It's only when you are the elite of the elite, when you are the best of the best. So Emma, Addison, Charlie, I keep saying those three, but
because those are like, I mean, fucking Addison has almost 200 million followers.
Yeah, that's insanity. She's totally broke through I'm just an influencer. And so Nikita, although she's super well known, she to me has not broken through to she's a full-blown celebrity.
Right. And I also think it's because so going back to me posting this on Instagram, it was like the most interaction I've had for a poll. Like, people usually just kind of skip through it, like, whatever, I don't have an opinion. But I had about 9,000 people respond yes or no if they thought it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is the fun part. I'll play devil's advocate again. 3,000 of them said yes. Over 6,000 said no.
No.
Now, if there's an influencer that you're following, and like, let's say you're not in LA, you're like from Indiana like me, right? You're just a flyover fucking state. Flyover state. And you see one of these people that you have been following forever in real life, would you ask for a picture? And if you did ask for a picture, which I'm sure most of these people who said no, that influencers are not celebrities, and they saw an influencer that they're really passionate about, they would ask for a picture.
Of course, yeah.
So technically it's a celebrity to them.
Exactly.
But they said no.
Because they can't. I'm telling you right now, I've said this now for the past 3 days. I genuinely believe that there is a stigma that people just don't want to call influencers celebrities because
of the stigma.
Because of the stigma that it is such an obtainable thing for anybody to be. Anybody can be an influencer. And I think that is why it's like, all she did was get famous from dancing on TikTok. Okay. And that's how she got famous. That's sorry. Like, you might not approve of how she got famous, but she got famous. And so people just will die on the hill saying that influencers are not celebrities when there are some that are.
Okay.
But again, I'm an influencer. I am nowhere near a celebrity. Nowhere near a celebrity. So not all influencers are celebrities, but
here's someone actually, this is what this isn't what I was going to find, but it just came up to the point you just made. Because I'm trying to find one where, whatever, I'll get into that in a second. But this person said, celebrities are personification of popular culture. Influencers influence popular culture. They're the same thing, but the patriarchal structure of elitism doesn't want to recognize that.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, 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 bing.
See?
Okay, but here, now to continue with the celebrity thing, let's say I said, yes, influencers are celebrities. Someone had brought up, and they took screenshots, and I don't know why I didn't screenshot it myself, that there are, like, it's a status, like different statuses, different levels of this. So, like, there was, like, she sent 3 pictures of 3 famous people, and in their, like, Wikipedia, IMDb, or whatever it is, it said, oh, here's they essentially did the same thing, but this is a someone personality. This is a something. So there's like subcultures within the idea of a celebrity.
Okay.
So now if I said influencers are celebrities, then influencers are just a subculture of a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you say, like actor is a subculture of
like I just really have to find this, and it makes me so mad. It's like it's a subculture of what we consider a celebrity.
Exactly. And so I think 5 years ago, influencer would never be under that, but now and moving forward, I really do think that there is going to be
every time
actor, musician, what else are famous?
I don't know, but
but influencer.
Every time you talk, I always pull up a fucking thing to come to your point. Someone said that they think influencers are pseudo celebrities at best. I don't think of streamers as celebrities either. This is changing though, and I'm of the older generation, so maybe that's a part of it.
I really like you asking on your Instagram, not saying that you don't have younger followers, but I do really, really wonder if someone like an Addison, or maybe Addison's like it would be a little too biased, but like a TikToker, like a Bryce Hall or a Noah Beck or whatever, like I don't consider those guys celebrities, but they're obviously very well-known TikTokers. But I wonder if they were to post on their story, do you think influencers are celebrities? I bet you the split would have been opposite. I bet you would have been so many yeses because they have so many young fans that do view them as celebrities, versus you might have an older audience, maybe 18 and older, that is more the older generation saying, no way are influencers celebrities. But like genuinely in 10 years from now, if I have kids and, well, they're old enough to know what influencers are and everything, I'm sure that their favorite celebrities are going to all be these social media people.
Yeah, well, once everything is just digitalized, that's how
well,
it is.
because the other thing too that I think, so like Addison, I remember she told me once that she, at least like last summer, she was making sure that she posted at least 5 to 10 TikToks a day, and always posting on her story, reposting on her story, posting Instagram. She was giving out constant content because that's what people want. People want to follow people that are going to feed their need for content, to know what's going on, for something to watch. So she did that. And that is one of the factors that blew her up so much. Whereas now take someone like Justin Bieber. He's a huge star. But what? He posts an Instagram story maybe once in a while. He'll post like Instagram photos once in a while. And he'll come out with an album once a year, maybe twice a year. And then he'll do like a concert and tour. Yes, he's giving content, but not nearly as much as these influencers. So that's why these younger kids are getting so fixated on these influencers because they're giving them endless content.
Yeah, they're
so
being provided with what they want.
Of course you're going to fall in love with these influencers and be like, oh my God, I'm the biggest fan of Addison Rae, because you have constant interaction with them pretty much.
Right.
Whereas like a Justin Bieber, you're like, oh, I haven't heard from Justin Bieber in a month because he hasn't come out with any new music and he hasn't been posting on social media. So,
but if you took social media away from Justin Bieber, he'd still be Justin Bieber.
Of course. But
so I feel, like I said, I think there's levels of celebrities.
I do too, but I'm just saying, I think that also fame is ever changing. And one thing that's being changed is influencers are getting into the mix. I repeat, not all influencers are celebrities, and not all influencers will ever become celebrities. But when they do reach the top of the top, that's what they are. And you got to just totally accept it. And I think that if we have this exact conversation in like 2 or 3 years from now, I really think your mindset will be changed, because it's only a matter of time before.
Well, everyone's getting old. All the celebrities are going to die off. So it's a new wave. I have no choice but to say yes.
The only way to be a celebrity is by being an influencer.
So we can collectively agree that influencers can be celebrities, but not all influencers are celebrities. An influencer can become a celebrity when they cross over that threshold, correct? Like they gain a crazy amount of following and they're given these other opportunities.
Yes, or they're just the best of the best at what they do. Like Emma, we love you.
Yeah.
I
would love to be just the fly on the wall in your life.
Emma's the best. But like, she's one of the best and biggest YouTubers that people just love.
Okay. And I know we're going backwards this way, but if you look at it's so strange to me. I cannot get out of the mentality that an influencer has to be, or not an influencer, a celebrity has to be known, like just for everything they do. Now, I'm going to put this in a sense of the FaZe clan. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows the FaZe. Like, not everyone knows the FaZe clan. People who stream, gamers, know the FaZe clan and hold them at this fucking pedestal. Mm-hmm. But do you consider them celebrities to you? But to other people, they are.
But I can see that. I could see if I were talking to my 15-year-old boy cousin and he was like, oh, FaZe
Banks.
I feel like that. What aren't their names just like FaZe something?
Yeah.
So FaZe whatever is so famous and is a celebrity in my eyes. I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Because you love them, you watch them, you support them, they influence you. Like, I get it.
There literally is no right answer for this.
I think it really is like
it depends on the person.
It's kind of like an opinion. I do think that like Addison and Charlie and Dixie it's not an opinion anymore. I think it's just a literal matter of fact. Like, everybody knows who these people are. That is a celebrity. I think that that's not really an opinion anymore, but like someone like that, FaZe, whoever, people are going to be like, yeah, that's who my biggest celebrity that I'd want to meet is FaZe Banks. And I could see that because that's the generations now.
Okay, what about PewDiePie? Would you consider him a celebrity?
No.
PewDiePie
isn't he like the biggest YouTuber?
He was like the biggest YouTuber, streamer guy, even before influencing became like a thing. So at the time, he was the best of the best, cream of the crop, minus the weird shit that he's been through. But like, he was considered a celebrity. Jenna Marbles.
Yes.
But she never crossed the threshold and do anything else. Would you consider Jenna Marbles a celebrity?
Yes, because when did she stop YouTubing? A year ago now, or maybe even longer?
I don't know.
Oh, well, she quit and people still talk about her and miss her, and like, it's her birthday today and she's trending on Twitter.
Whoa,
is she? She literally hasn't posted anything.
I didn't even know that.
And she hasn't posted anything. But I fucking love Jenna Marbles and I would never say anything negative about her. But is it a matter of fact that if she really does continue to stay off the internet, she's going to start to not be known? Absolutely, because
didn't have anything
these
else?
15-year-olds aren't. No, that's not why she quit.
No, I'm saying, would she not be well known because she wasn't pursuing anything else?
Well, because no, she wouldn't be well known because she just is no longer doing anything that's in the world of entertainment. She totally just like quit doing anything social media.
Well, so is she still considered a celebrity right now?
Yes, but I do think it's dwindling because people are, like I said, fame's ever changing. And if you're not doing things to keep yourself in the limelight, people are going to kind of forget about you and not know you or learn about you. You're not going to gain new fans.
Well, I think that's why like I've said a million times already, that I consider celebrities being someone pursuing their passion and becoming great at it and whatever. And that's why I'm bringing up Addison and Charlie and all of them. If they decided to stop doing social media, would they still be considered a celebrity?
For the time being. And then if they really did nothing else, then yeah, their fame would dwindle. But that's what I mean by fame is ever changing. Is go back to 2000, year 2000 to 2010. Chad Michael Murray was it. He was everyone's girl crush. Everybody was obsessed with him. What the hell is Chad Michael Murray doing now?
He's been doing movies and stuff.
But I don't know anything that he's doing. I do not he's still a celebrity, but he's not an A-lister.
No. Well, there's different levels of celebrity.
But he was.
I would never have considered Chad Michael Murray an
There was a
A-lister.
time where he was the it boy. He was everyone's girl. He was everyone's crush. He was the heartthrob and everything.
Well, I look at A-listers as like just unbelievable talent. I never looked at Chad Michael Murray like he's got. Was he a spicy man? Maybe. But does he have an unbelievable talent to put him like right at the tippy top? No, you couldn't fight me. I would win in this fight. Like,
yeah, but
Chad Michael Murray did not compare to a Brad Pitt.
No, I agree, but I mean, I think that in 2010 he was super freaking famous because it's not even like how talented he was, he just was super freaking famous. Look at
well, my point
Noah Centineo, he blew up overnight for that movie and everyone was obsessed with him. He gained like 15 million followers in 2 weeks. Everyone was obsessed with him. Now what is he doing? Nobody talks about Noah Centineo anymore, but there was a time where I couldn't open my Instagram or my TikTok or anything without seeing Noah Centineo's face because everybody was in love with him and obsessed with him. But he kind of, not that he dropped off the earth, but I don't know what he's doing. So he's kind of like lost his momentum and people aren't so obsessed with him anymore.
Right. And I think as a society as a whole, we kind of idolize people and a lot of it is for looks.
Well, why do you also think, look at all these older celebrities, A-listers that are getting on TikTok. Do you think they wanted to join TikTok or their PR team said, you got to join TikTok?
The PR team said
exactly, because they even know that social media really is
right.
This front runner of fame
I'm
now.
not going to sit here and say like social media does not contribute to someone's fame because that is a very true thing. But I guess long story short, when I look at a celebrity, I look at the longevity of their career.
Yes.
I look at if they're admired by more than they are not admired by, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at that and consider that a celebrity. I could be around a Chad Michael Murray, a Noah Centineo, all of them, and sit there and be like, oh, they've been on movies, it's really cool. But I wouldn't sit there and be like, is the most famous A-lister celebrity I've ever been around. I don't I would never look at it just because they were that it boy at some point. They were ever A-list.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, it really is. There's just like, I don't know if there really is ever going to be a clear-cut thing because I think the fact that there are so many different generations, that also really plays a part into it too because, I mean, I don't know who wouldn't be excited to meet Brad Pitt or Leonardo DiCaprio, but I bet you there are a bunch of 15-year-olds. I keep saying 15, I don't know why, but I bet you there are a bunch of 15-year-olds that would way rather meet Charlie and Dixie than Leonardo DiCaprio, which I can't wrap my head around because, oh my God, why would you not want to meet Leonardo DiCaprio? But if he's just not your celebrity.
Yeah. It depends on preference, I guess.
Yeah.
It depends on preference. It depends on your generation.
Yep.
Because even if I just say preference, it wouldn't make sense because even if I didn't like fucking Matt Damon as an actor, he's still an A-list actor.
Yeah, but I guarantee you at this point, and I mean, I don't guarantee anything, but
we can say that
Addison
celebrity
Rae-
and fame is different.
Addison Rae might be a more of a household name right now than Matt Damon is.
Well, we can also say that being a celebrity and having fame are two different things. But that's like we'd have to go real deep into the definition of both of those, because you can be famous, but I wouldn't consider you like a celebrity. Like you can be known, you can be well known.
Okay.
I just feel like
that.
I like
it's hard for you to call an influencer a celebrity.
Yeah, I feel like I need to idolize somebody and be like, wow, I could never fucking do that. That is amazing.
That's a celebrity.
That is a celebrity to me.
Oh, wow, you're super fucking famous. You are really famous.
Hence the fact that I would never want to be considered a celebrity just based on my following.
Yeah.
I want to be considered a celebrity for what I offer, what I have to offer.
Okay, I get that. And I do agree with that. I do think that maybe that's kind of the thing right now where like influencers, again, if you are like at the top of the top, the best of the best, yes, I do think that you're going to be a celebrity. But influencers maybe will only ever reach fame, not celebrity status.
Mm-hmm.
Being so famous, the most famous person on the planet, but still not considered a celebrity.
Yeah. There's a lot. It's such a complex topic.
It really is. It really is.
I could literally sit here all day and like come up with different fucking ideas of why or why not. You know, like
yeah.
I've seen so many points. My phone fell on the ground. I'm too lazy to go pick it up. But like a lot of people make really valid points, and a lot of them are like the no because they aren't idolized like in the sense of like talent wise, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then some people are yes because they're well known, like people would stop to take pictures with them type of thing.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of what you consider a celebrity, how you view a celebrity, how you view fame,
what generation you're from.
And if you want to do the subcategories, you want to put all celebrities in a category and there's subcategories, then yes, you can put these influencers in some sort of subcategory of celebrity status. But in my opinion, I don't think influencers are celebrity status until you cross over and you're doing something other than influencing on social media.
I get that. I really do. I think that I can see that to the younger generation, influencers are celebrities. And so that is why I am going to just say, yep, influencers are celebrities. Not every single one. For the love of Jesus H.
I see your point, and I've said that I can agree with people in the younger generation who have been just accustomed to social media being like the main consumption of digital media. I can see them idolizing and considering influencers celebrities. But for myself, no. Even if I'm living in the midst of being an influencer, I wouldn't consider my peers celebrities.
I get it. I really do.
So there you have it.
So there is no answer. There's no answer. No, there really isn't.
Zero answer.
I don't think there will be until there is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. Until it completely just like the switch flips and everyone's like, yes, celebrity. I know this person. Yeah. They're all across all platforms. Addison Rae, best.
Yeah.
Like until everyone collectively agrees that Addison Rae is the best, Addison Rae is going to be controversial in the celebrity world.
Yeah.
And
exactly. Like everyone, you say Leonardo DiCaprio, everyone goes celebrity.
Yeah.
But you say Addison Rae, and there's going to be some people that are going to say, yep, celebrity. And there's some people that are going to be like, absolutely not. She's an influencer.
Yeah.
And until everyone's just like, yep, she's a celebrity, there's never going to be that clear-cut answer.
Yeah. And I think this was a fun topic to talk about because it leaves so many things open for you guys to comment and give us your opinions.
Yeah.
Because I really am genuinely, I have read every message and every answer that I've gotten to that poll that I put up on my Instagram. I literally read them all. So I'm genuinely curious if you guys think that influencers are celebrities and or do you view them in any type of famous sense. So I really want you guys to interact with us on this one, whether it's through comments, through DMs, whatnot, because like I said, there is no right answer for this. There's just opinions.
I 100% agree.
Because like I had people in my DMs being like, if I saw you, I would want to take a picture with you because I consider you like a celebrity to me.
Yeah.
Which I get, but also I'm like,
I get because I'm just so
I'm just
famous.
the fucking most famous
I want to be
person
famous.
ever on the L-list. But now I just lost my train of thought.
Don't worry, I'll keep you humble. You're not a celebrity.
I am not.
Don't
Thank
let
you.
these fans tell you otherwise.
But like I said, it's all perception. And, I've had
really
people
is.
in there being like, I followed you for a long time. Like, to me, you're a celebrity. Like,
Yeah.
And I get that dedication. Like, I totally understand that.
This might be leading us into, this could even be next week's topic.
Or a topic in general. Because we always just think, we're going to
just
talk about
always
it. And then,
So, okay, whether you think a celebrity is an influencer or not, I mean, God, my
an
brain.
influencer is a celebrity
Yeah,
or not.
whether you think an influencer is a celebrity or not. I think that, like, how do I phrase this? So Addison being at the Met Gala, like, obviously, I just saw so many mean things about it, mean tweets about her being there and blah, 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 blah. And to me, I'm like, that's so unfair because, listen, I'm a goddamn nobody. Like, relatively speaking, I'm a nobody. And if I got invited to the Met Gala, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going. I'm going. And I don't care if it pisses off all these people that think, why the hell is she invited? I'm going. And so would you. And so would you.
Yeah.
Everyone would. So to be like, oh my God, why is Addison in there? Blah, 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 blah. I just think that's so mean and unfair because you would go too. If Netflix called you up tomorrow and said, hey, we want to put you in the leading role of a movie.
Of course
you're saying yes. If you're going to be mad at these influencers for going to these things that you think they don't deserve to be there, don't be mad at them. Be mad at the Met Gala.
Like, just
be mad at Anna Wintour for inviting her.
This is a disclaimer, and I should have disclaimed this at the beginning. This is no offense to these people. Like,
no, none.
No hate towards them. I know I've said like, what else do they bring? But like, genuinely, what else have they done to stand apart?
You're just talking. You're not like hating.
I am not hating on any of these people. Like she said, if I was handed a fucking on a silver platter a movie role, I'd be like, yes, obviously. Am I going to be a shit actress? Probably, but I'm gonna do it because
of course,
it's an opportunity.
Why wouldn't
and
you?
any of you, I guarantee it, would take an opportunity like that.
Yeah,
because it makes you feel fucking good.
Yeah, but that's why I felt so bad for Addison.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she's at the Met Gala, something that clearly is like one of the coolest achievements to achieve. And then she goes on social media and is gonna just see everyone shitting all over her, and it's like that's so sad and sucks. Like, why can't people just be happy
I know,
for people?
because that's not how
the world
works.
I know.
That really isn't. You're always gonna have haters, and like I've said, you'd rather have haters and lovers than people that are indifferent about you.
Yeah, well, because haters are your biggest fans, realistically. Yes. Like, I mean, whether or not Addison goes to the fucking Met Gala, who cares?
It doesn't affect you.
It doesn't affect me at all. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, she doesn't deserve it. Because if I got that chance,
yeah,
I'm going.
I think my issue with some of these people that go, and I'll put Nikita Dragon back in this, is that some people are not very humble about it.
Well,
some people think they're the fucking like sheep's wool, like just like they think that, oh, they're fucking the best now.
Yeah. Well, I think that you have to be humble. Like,
I don't care
if you are the biggest celebrity in the world. Like, you have to have some humility because otherwise I'm like disgusted.
Yeah.
And that's why so when I saw what Nikita was saying, did I agree with some of the points she was making? Yes, but because she was saying it in such a I'm a celebrity and you guys need to get over it, I was like, ooh, I don't know. Like, this one guy duetted it, and he was like, no celebrity has to go on and defend their title as a celebrity.
No.
And that I 100% agree with. No celebrities going on social media or in an interview being like, well, I am a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to, once you get to that status, you don't have to say that.
So I can see if there's some backlash with something like that. But like, just for someone showing up because they're given an opportunity, I just find the hate so unnecessary just because we can't wrap our heads around it.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I mean. Because you see someone like a TikToker who got famous for dancing on TikTok and now they're at the Met Gala, you're like, I feel like I missed a few steps. Because literally, if I just told you that, I'm like, oh yeah, she got famous on TikTok for dancing and now she's at the Met Gala. You'd be like, what?
Yes. Now here is another.
But it happened.
And this can be on a different episode as well. But if you look at, I can see where it's not only just jealousy, but the anger towards someone getting a role. Let's say, well, we can go back to Addison Rae for getting a movie role. She's never acted a day in her life. Never. ever act in a day in her life. But there's people pursuing and really genuine. People will get mad at that.
Yeah,
and
but that, again, that's just capitalism. That's just
Right.
companies saying, oh, should we put a no-name in who's really talented, or should we put in a brand new just social media star who's going to bring in
an
hundreds
audience.
of millions of dollars?
Yeah, because no one watched He's All That because of the plot.
movie.
Like,
no, they
the
watched
movie
it
was
for
trash.
Addison.
And mind you, Addison, if you ever watch this, like, I'm not gonna like, for being someone who's never acted before, you didn't do as bad as like we would have assumed you should have done. I honestly didn't look at her and say that's cringe. I looked at the movie saying, what the fuck is this movie?
Well, it's just because one of those like teeny bop movies. But
yeah, but I see both sides, and I see why some people get hate, because there are so many other people working really hard at that craft that don't have that following, that they get replaced with someone with that following. And I think that's unfair.
I mean, we can end it here because I do think this is like a whole other topic too. But like, look at Kendall Jenner. Mm-hmm. Everybody talks about how bad of a model she is, but she's the highest paid model.
And she's Kardashian.
How does that make sense?
Yeah. Nepotism, baby.
It's true. So anyways, that really is a whole other topic about, because I have so much to say on
I have so much to say about a lot of things, and I'm just glad
Clearly.
that this came out and we got to do this episode, because now I can finally kind of just stop talking about it, because I've been obsessed with it. Like, I've literally been obsessing over it, just like sitting here being like, how do we even word this? Like, what are we gonna say? How is it gonna go? How's it gonna flow? Because I have so many thoughts, ideas, qualms, etc., etc. And so if you watch this and you're like, why are they all over the place? She's contradicting herself. It's just because I'm here trying to figure this out too.
There's no like yes or no answer.
Yeah. So. Aside from our opinions. And that's opinions.
Yeah, they're opinions. Everyone has
you're entitled to an opinion. But anyway, I hope you guys maybe got some clarity from what we've spoken about.
I'm just curious to see what you guys think. What everyone thinks.
Yeah, I genuinely as a whole want to see, like, and even here, like, if you look at us and our following, would you guys consider us celebrities? Like, I'm just genuinely curious to hear
I would
your side.
Absolutely say no.
Yeah, same.
But maybe there is someone that's like, yeah, you are, but we're not. But thanks.
Yeah, but thanks. I appreciate the compliment. But we will see you guys next week, baby. And maybe not even just via podcast next week. We're going to be trying to post a little more on Instagram.
Yeah, we're going to get better with all of our social medias.
You're going to start seeing us more.
We just want to be everywhere. We just want to feed you all that content so that we can become celebrities. We got to give you all the content in the world, and then we're going to be celebrities.
We're going to be A-listers.
We're going to be A-listers. We're going to be at the Met Gala next year. Just wait. I'm 100% kidding if you guys couldn't pick that up, because I was making faces in the camera, and if you're just listening, you would have no idea. Anyways, love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.